Oh, is that a trillium? I love trilliums. Beautiful flowers. They smell a bit like garbage, though. Very sad.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart. Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
I'd like that, Merrill.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Hello.
Please, Sir Thrask.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
This will be Mother if we're not careful.
I'm guessing that Templar wasn't here to offer your son his good wishes.
I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares, dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turn to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle, but I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
I promise. You will see your son again.
Then you have given me the greatest blessing of maker or man. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
You and Fainriel's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainriel wanted to meet him.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
The boy sounds one breath away from becoming an abomination. Let's get to him, fast.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Weakness comes and goes. Thank you for asking.
Let's make Kirkwall a better place for everyone.
You must really like the Hawke family.
Why do you say that?
You came all the way from Lothering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Meryl.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Greetings, my lady. You look like a woman who'd appreciate the fine. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Actually, I'm more in...
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
That's the best you can do with a guard staring you in the face.
Let us not ruin the day with such weighty thoughts. Perhaps I could show you my silks.
We're not Templars, Sirrah. Fainriel has nothing to fear from us.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists being taken in by Templars?
To an elf-blooded child abandoned by his human father? Of course we would.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
Why would a Templar help him?
His conscience plagues him, having served the Templars too long. He now helps mages on the run. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have...
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Are there any other options?
I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it.
And that, Messay, supposedly this Grey Warden came in with a Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Ferelden's. I'll keep after my
Why?
Just... never mind.
counted. Maybe he likes you. No, he knows. He knows.
Do you miss it? For Eldon, I mean.
Sometimes.
Blackberry. They don't seem to grow here. And there were little songbirds with black caps on their heads.
I sort of missed the dogs barking.
Yes. It's mostly been humans barking at me here. Not nearly as cute.
You again. What do you want?
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Then I'll only ask very smart questions.
I do not joke, Sirrah. You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the Blighted Templars.
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
Oh, perish the thought.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
Right. Perfectly safe if he cooperates.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
My wife died yesterday. I'm taking up a collection to afford the burning.
Hey, we heard you in there, asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
You want him safe? Don't pick fights with other Fereldans while the Templars are after us all.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
How did you learn swording?
Swording?
Maker's breath, you get more letters than I do. There's another one on the desk.
Always coin and getting rid of idiots. Especially thugs who target the streets just because it's dark.
We can't waste time, Hawk. Guardsman Donnick is here somewhere.
I could do this in my sleep!
I don't make my guards fight gangs and corners, but if you'd like to help...
Are you Ansel?
Ah! Sweet mother of Parth. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the human Athenril told me about? The one looking for work?
I used to work with Athenril, if...
Yes, it is. My apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long. I keep thinking I'll fall up...
Bartrand used to be like that.
But I digress. I need some help. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
I'll get it back.
Sure.
Oh, the gentleman... If you have to kill them...
Stop praying,
You do get results, don't you? Bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we had much.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
I got blood on my coat. You do get results, don't you?
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Lieutenant, I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
You were responsible for this.
I'm the reason you're here, yes. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
If you couldn't...
There comes a time when you must stop running, when you turn and face the tiger.
That seems like...
It is.
Does this have some...
Yes. I imagine I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
If they were really trying to recapture you...
I have met few in my travels who have sought anything. If I may ask, what was...
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Evans.
You were
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
You didn't need...
That remained... It's as I thought. My former... I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
It sounds like...
Denarius wants to strip the flesh from my... And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
If it means...
I will... The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown.
This is strange. I've never seen the alienage this quiet, even at night.
Old Vincento said someone might come sniffing around. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something. I'll tell you now, there's not much I can do for you.
I'm looking for a retired Templar named Samson.
Retired. Sounds... they don't do anything to keep you, you know. You join the Order, you're free to walk away. But they're the only ones who've got...
The dust?
lyrium, an ore the dwarves mine. You need to drink the stuff to... Problem is, if you ever try to stop, just about kills you.
Is it true you give aid?
The mages I help, they're no more than children. Barely left their mother's skirts. And now, we're saying they got... Do you wonder they run?
Did you meet the boy?
Afraid so. Blighter was dead broke, though.
Charity to a point, I see.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Might have gone wrong, though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Please tell me it's not...
Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse. You want to go looking?
We must be getting close to the ambush. I'm not losing another guard to this.
Aveline? You're a beautiful sight.
Guardsman?
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The seal of the Viscount, office details, city accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves.
A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Exposing this kind of corruption could make the guards look weak.
Then we look weak. This goes to the office of the Viscount. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
May Andraste guide you.
Every battle is training for the next.
Good job in there. In fact, get rid of any other groups like that, and I'll be at the Hanged Man with some toys as reward. Courtesy of some interested friends.
Well, how about that?
day, Sirrah.
How dare you! I am Guard Captain! I won't be treated like this! Ferelden, bitch! This was none of your affair! I'll see you hanged! Quartered! This will not stand!
We found a number of debts to suspect peoples. Such poor character. But you, Aveline Valen, have proven your loyalty and ability.
The Guard deserves better than him, Messire.
Indeed. The Viscount would have you put your care for the men into direct practice. You will assume the captain's job.
What?
In due time, of course. There will be training, approvals, months at least. But who better to rebuild respect than the woman who exposed this embarrassment? Resolve any outstanding business, guardswoman. You will be very busy.
Always where you need. Point the way, Hawk. Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be. Always where you need. Varric, no.
Well, you're the captain. Or you will be. It'll be easy.
I'm not petitioning the Viscount to help you steal ownership of the Hanged Man.
Steal? Madam, you wound me.
I'm about to. Big changes are coming, huh? Captain of the Guard. Thank you, Wesley.
That you keep his memory speaks well of him.
He's not with me. I know that. Wesley's at the make. What I keep is that moment. I won't let anyone down like that again.
Wesley's at the Makers.
Wesley believed, and if he was correct, then that's where But this business of the less...
But you married...
I married a man. I have heard the chant. It is lovely. Perhaps that's all it needs to be.
You clearly miss...
Of course I miss him, but he's not coming back. Pining like a child, so I remember.
You're not so...
No.
I don't see...
I put him to the sword
At his...
I know in my head that it... But in my heart, that cut was cruel.
I can't imagine the
It's not like this job means we're on opposite sides. The good you do? Besides, I'll be making the patrol schedule, and I don't intend to lead from a desk.
I look forward to working with you.
Still Captain, thank you for helping me get here, Hawk.
Did Lothering have any lineage?
It wasn't a big enough village to have a wall around it, let alone a place for elves.
Where did the elves live then?
Stables and outbuildings mostly.
I think I like alienages better.
I think I found something of yours.
I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
Hey, Franz. You're in.
Good day, Sirrah.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Qunari captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Qunari seems excessive.
He may be Tal Vashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. If you would like to try your hand at I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
There must be
Why?
nothing.
There is truly nothing known. The only complication is that Seamus is known. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
The Qunari are not wild in the city.
The Arishok has declared apparently their rebels, the Tal Vashoth, are hunted. That does not bode well for Seamus.
The boy...
Declare it if you like. A discussion you are welcome to.
Eldons, free marchers, all shins are the same down here.
Made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the deep roads.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the Deep Roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood, too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to
You say yes. I'm here because and some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining...
That's only the hopelessly tainted by... But it turns out, if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the Deep Roads.
I will die a happy man. You can't imagine what I've come through. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that...
Let's be more specific.
I have a warden map of the depths in this area. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps. His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle... His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the... Mages are locked in their cell. Refused appearances at court. Made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
You want to make your...
That's such a... Yes. Andraste said magic should serve man. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the right...
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
How do you plan...
I'm hoping... I sent Carl a message to meet me, but if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him.
What?
I don't know. Then the letters stopped coming.
I would help any mage...
Now you're just trying to... I welcome your aid. Join us there, and we... I saw Carl go inside a few minutes ago. No Templars so far. Are you ready?
I didn't see anyone
All right. When we find Carl, just let me talk to him.
Anders, I know you too well. I knew you would never give up.
What's wrong? Why are you talking like...
I was too rebellious, like you. The Templar...
No!
How else will mages ever master themselves? As soon as the Templars teach you to control yourself. This is the Apostate.
No!
Never take another mage as you took him.